All right. Unified facility criteria operating and maintenance of a petroleum system. Chapter 1 Scope and Responsibility 1.1 Purpose of Scope Clean water free fuel clean water free fuel for the correct grade is essential for the safety of aircraft and crews for the fly within the manual emphasizes preventive maintenance to avoid system shutdowns, prevent contamination, decrease fire safety, health hazards, periodic inspection, servicing, and essential continuing efficient safe operation, reducing major parts 1.1.1. This is not a design manual. Refer to the Military Handbook 1022 of Petroleum Fuel Facility for current construction standards. Military Handbook 1022 series can be used only in a justification to upgrade facilities. It references standard design for the approved standard storage tanks of Type 3 and Type 4 and 5 aircraft fueling systems. For related overseas design, contact your major command. Fuel engineering. 1.1.2 The manual to allow real property facilities using the storing, distribution, dispensing, fueling, reciprocation, engine, aircraft, unconventional fuels for just jet through augmentation, liquid propellant for the missiles, rockets, automotive fuels, aircraft lubrication, military all-purpose diesel fuel. The manual does not cover the mobile fuel equipment because it is not base civil engineering or BCE. Responsibility does not include heating oil systems or power production fuel systems. 1.1.3 The manual establishes the minimum maintenance standards for the fueling standards applies to the active installation. The installation is an active and surplus status to reduce the maintenance standards to proper, consistent with an anticipated mission. It is existing with the Department of Defense directives available for the clearly outlined maintenance guidance. You will be referred to those publications. There are standard maintenance requirements between the fuel system operators and liquid fuel maintenance personnel and reduced fusion, revision, and administration regulations. 1.1.4 all organizations must comply with the federal, state, local organization regulations where conflicts occur. The more stringent regulations will apply. Overseas locations must comply with the final governing standards in the respective country and the manual, which is more stringent. Installation of the North American Treaty Organization mission, including intercontinental United States location, must comply with the applicable NATO National American Treaty, North American Treaty Organization standards agreement, stagnant as in attachment 7. 1.2 Organization Responsibility Fuel Management Flight FFM. Fuel Management Flight ensures the sales, safe and efficient receipt and storage, handling issues, accounting for all petroleum products. Fuel Management Flight analyzes fuel quality through the system and is responsible for the operational maintenance. 1.2.1.2 Operational is limited to the external cleaning, lubrication, mechanical parts, excluding oil and motors, clean strainers, and report deficiencies. Other maintenance performed by the fuel management flight is outlined in Technical Order 3711. General operation inspection and installed fuel storage suspension system. This does not prevent the fuel management flight and the base civil engineering form of the establishing a memorandum of agreement to have operating perform minimum minor maintenance with their capabilities. 1213 fuel management flight is responsible for draining roof drains and interior dike basins. 1.22 Base civil engineering responsibility. Base civil engineering maintains, repairs, construction, real property, including petroleum storage, dispensing system, administrative requirements for the Air Force instruction. 32-1001 operation management applies to this manual, additional with the base civil engineering. 1221 maintains a complete and current file that is built with the system drawings, detailed master plans, master certified tank calibrations, military and commercial publications that apply with the system. 12 fire protection facilities in the constant state of readiness and coordinating with the Air Force Occupational Safety and Health, AFLOSH. Standard 9156, fire protection and prevention, training and inspection, maintenance, repair of the fire protection facilities equipment, including fixed suppression system, fixed extinguishers, blankets, signs, and their responsibility of base fire department. 1223, development into the Its major submits project documentation to the Department of Defense Form 1391 military construction project data to the Major Com for the transmittal either directly through the commander to the Defensive Energy Support Center. The Defensive Energy Support Center is responsible for funding the military construction or MILCON maintenance repair of the environment MRE contract projects and replacing oil lubrications. The system within the area of responsibility recurring the maintenance is not typically funded. However, there's certain instances funded, it will provide with a poor quality fuel quality that can cause equipment failure. See attachment 5. 1224 design contracts project of the fuel system primarily using architect engineering services because of the fuel engineering of the in-house or architect engineer experience in design fuel system based on the consent with the command fuel energy before starting with the project to verify that the proposed approach is feasible. There are many open-ended architectural engineering designs and design builds contracts available with the firm specialized Department of Defense fueling systems. Contact the Major Com Fuels Engineering with the Air Force Civil Engineering Support Agency, or AFC-ESA. The assistance liquid LFM for responsibilities. Liquid Fuel Management Shop has primarily the responsibility for maintaining and repairing the facility. Routine maintenance is covered in Chapter 10. The LFM shop should conduct quality assurance with the liquid fuel and management is responsible for all inspection, repairs, periodic and maintenance modification of petroleum systems under this jurisdiction, including inspection work done by the base civil engineering shops and by contractors. In dealing with contractors, it's not intended that the liquid fuel farm personnel place the Army Air Force Contract Management Office (AFCMO) rather than should they thoroughly aware of the project scope of the war, reviewing the project documented during the design phase, periodically observing the contract actions, in the presence of the inspector participating with the final inspection. Contract discrepancies should be brought to the attention of the contract officer. Care must be exercised to avoid the obligation with either the government or either there through perceived changes in contract delays in the contractor. 1232 and aid in the engineering of the fuel management flight in preparing with the maintaining flow diagram schematics for all system developing the sequence of operation for system. 1233 ensuring that all as built drawings are current, including the changes made with the system either by contract or in-house. 1234 provided with the calibrated permanently installed meters. The base civil engineering may delegate meter calibration for the motor vehicle maintenance shop, with an advantage to the Air Force schedule to meet calibration with the fuel management flight. Ensure all the values identified with both of the charts and involved in itself and tagging the attachment 4 view identification is responsibility for the LFM and the fuel management fuels. Provided with the technical experts to serve the Major Com Fuels engineer designated representatives. Duties include aiding contracting management, ensuring work on the fuel system conforms to the applicable regulation, meet the job requirements, recommended approval, disapproval of contract work, overseeing tanker cleaning operations, enforcing the mandatory procedures, and notifying the fuel management flight resource control center before removal of all system components when the system is open in a manner that results in fuel spill. 12372 mechanical close off of the open fuel lines, blind flange, pipe caps, tube fittings when any of the system component is removed, altered, and left unintended except for the double block and bleed DBB valves, closed valve upstream that is locked and tagged and is not considered a positive shutoff that will substitute for the requirement when the flanges are used to secure the system. All bolts must be installed. Note that the individual who physically removes the component alters the system and is responsible for mechanically closing off all the fuel lines prior to leaving the area, ensuring the integrity of the fuel system when removing the components from any of the system that remain in the pack for the fuel, provided with the alternate means of thermal pressure vacuum relief is needed if the alternate means are not available to drain system until the work is complete. Depending on the volume, 1 degree Fahrenheit can cause the pressure change to 75 pounds per square inch inside of the container and pipe. 1238 provided with the coordination technical advice of the fuel management flight on proper operations maintenance and on the fuel system. 1239 maintain direct service across the shop and include email fuel full internet capabilities. Maintaining the following records within the shop. The facility files include the completed AF Form 1024 confined space entry permits and AF Form 172 tank inspection summary, hot work permits, strapping charts, waivers, and hose hydraulic static records. Personal file, health records, respiratory fit records, for training records, operational practice manuals, in 123.10.3, 123.10.4, current system schematics as built drawings, 1030, 123.10.5, regulations manuals, occupational safety and health administration's AFSOH, American Petroleum Institute standards, military handbook 1022A, requiring work program RWP. 123.10.7 contractor inspection records with the API 570, the pipe inspection code, inspection, repairing, alteration, rating the in-service pipe system, the API standard 653 tank inspection, repair, alteration, reconstruction, and delete detection reports. 123.10D major common infrastructure assignment reports, and 123.10.4 or 10.9 inspection schedule, cathodic protection records, and 124 DES responsibilities. DESC manages the funds projects that directly support the defensive logistics bulk petroleum management mission. Only fixed permanent facilities are eligible. Contingency facilities do not typically meet these criteria. Either the store or the distribution of the DESC product ensure the environmental compliance, protect the DESC product from loss or contamination, or are the economic benefit of the DESC and are described the DESC and are necessary to minimum the inventory level requirements. Milcom program, the Defensive Logistics Agency, and the DESC managed with the military construction program. Attached Milcom program, DLA, DSC, fuels the Milcom program. See attachment 5. The DESC management fund of the military and the MRE program. The program is similar to the operational maintenance program, familiar with the base level personnel. 125 valve reference. Though throughout this manual there will be references to automatic valve using the Clow valve model numbers. Basic on the majority of the Air Force fueling system are controlled by the use of the Clow valve components. It also becomes the practice to refer to the valves and pilot valves as the Clow valve designation, even though provided with the manufacturer. This is not an endorsement of one of the company over the another, rather than it is an expedition to make the manual understandable to the most of the people. Installation of the valves made by the other companies follow the manufacturers and procedures. Chapter 2, Pipeline Systems.